All right, what's up YouTube? This is Hudson On Bass. Just wanted to sit in front of my finished flipped house and talk to you guys a little bit about business and spending money in the beginning of your first ventures, your first businesses and things like that. Why it's not a good idea to spend a whole lot of money on starting a business, okay? Unless you're raising funds and things like that. If you're raising money to start the business, depending on the type of business, a lot of technology businesses actually end up going to GoFundMe and Fundera and all of these places to get startup costs, because technology can be a very lucrative but a very costly business to start. But what I'm doing is I am flipping houses, buying properties, purchasing. You're going to see me waving because there's flies and all types of stuff. They like to be on camera too. But it's not a good idea to spend a lot of money starting off when you're starting a new business. For instance, I'm going to give you Chess Homes Realty, Chess Homes Unlimited. Very minimal startup costs. I think I probably paid $100 to file the business with the state of Georgia. Outside of that, a few business cards might have cost $20 just to let people know what I'm doing. The biggest cost was saving up enough money to purchase my first flipped house, which is the house I'm sitting in front of right now. Look at some of my other videos and I'll show you the full walkthrough of this particular house, beginning to end, before and after pictures, how I started, things like that. But it cost me about $25,000 to purchase this particular property using hard money. Again, there is some startup costs with businesses. You're not going to get into business for free, but you can definitely limit or mitigate some of the risk of your own capital that you're putting in by simply starting off small. Okay, things like I was in my last video, I was just talking about how I went down to purchase a phone just to record this video. Like, I'm recording this video right now on the Galaxy S10e. Okay, this is the Galaxy S10e. Almost shoots in like 4K. Looks great. I paid $450 for the phone, but that was not a phone purchase in my mind. I wasn't looking at it like it was a phone purchase. I'm looking at it as an investment into my videography. Okay, so I can shoot videos and take pictures and list the pictures up online of these houses that I'm flipping. So once again, $450 for the phone. I think they said this phone is like $700 or $800, maybe $900 for this S10e. I got it for $450 from Best Buy. Shout out to Best Buy. And then I use also my personal phone. I still use my personal phone for talking to people. As you can see, I'm always preaching about having that logo on the front of the phone. There it is. There's minimal costs that you can, startup costs that you can use to start your business, especially in real estate. In real estate, you don't have to start with hundreds and thousands of dollars, okay? But you do have to start with something. You hear all of these real estate moguls talk about how I started real estate with no money down and not using my own credit and things like that. That's possible. But again, what they're not telling you is they got a family member, a father or uncle or brother, sister, or somebody that gave them money up front, and it also allowed them to use their credit. Now, I don't know what circle you guys run in, but in the circle that I run in or used to run in, I don't have a lot of people that have $50,000, $100,000 sitting on the side that'll allow me to use their 700 credit score. I'm going to stop now because the neighborhood that I'm in, not so savory, and there's some guys walking down the street, and I don't want them to think that I'm doing something crazy here. So, you know what? I'm gonna take my chances. You know, I got I'm registered. Let me just say that I'm registered in the state of Georgia. So anyway, so yeah, guys. I mean, unless you got somebody that has hundreds and thousands of dollars to put into your deal, and they put that kind of faith in you, guess what? You're gonna have to save up your own money to do this. You're gonna have to put some money aside somewhere. In my scenario, my entry was about $22,000 or $25,000. Okay, that got me this house right here along with a hard money loan. Now, granted, I didn't have to use my own credit. No, they didn't ask for any credit or anything like that, this particular hard money lender, but they do want a little bit more money up front. All right, so because I actually did not use my own credit, they went off of the asset, assuming that The amount of the loan that they gave me was somewhere around $61,000. They just used the asset because they knew once I flipped the property that it was going to be worth more than $61,000. It was going to be worth more than what they gave me. On top of that, on top of putting down my own 22 or 25,000, I can't remember what it was. I think it was 25. On top of putting down my own $25,000, they knew that their investment was going to be protected, so they didn't ask me for any credit whatsoever. But again, that was the money that I had to put down to purchase this house that I'm sitting in front of right now down here in Noonan, Georgia. So there are some startup costs, but they're very, very minimal costs. They're not a whole lot of costs, okay? Aside from setting aside that kind of down payment. So make sure you're not putting in too much leverage up front. What's up, fellas? I'm not talking to myself. I'm recording here, man. I'm not talking to myself. I ain't crazy, dude. So make sure that you have some money set aside, but there's a lot of funding sources that will fund these particular properties for you. You just have to come up with like a minimal down payment. In some cases, if the deal is good enough, you don't have to come up out of pocket with anything if the deal is good enough. But I'll tell you what, a lot of the big guys get those deals first. It's going to be very hard to find a deal that the hard money lenders feel like it's enough skin in the game where you don't have to come up with any money out of your own pocket. Those deals are not easy to find. They're very, very hard. Think about it. You as a small entrepreneur starting to flip houses and to purchase houses, think about what these big companies are doing, okay? I looked at a video one time where the guy said small companies should not exist, okay? And I tend to agree with them on that. In most cases, small companies really shouldn't exist because the big guys, they can buy more, they can buy bigger, they can buy faster, they've got the leads faster, they've got all of the things put in place. So for you to find these houses and think you're going to get them at deals that nobody else can get them at, it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen unless you got some inside tips and tricks. There's a lot of real estate moguls out here that'll sell you their programs, sell you their platforms, sell you, a whole bunch of things that says you can get these deals connected and all of this stuff. But it's not that easy. I'm here to tell you guys, it is not that easy. It happens, and it happens over time, but it's not going to happen overnight. It does not happen that fast. It takes time to find these leads. It takes time to put out the word that you're flipping houses, that you're buying houses and renting them out. You got to let your network know. You got to go down and network with people. Now that's one thing I've never ever done. I've just been fortunate where I've never been to an investors meeting. I've never been to a seminar. I've never been to any type of network marketing meeting. I'm out here grinding. I'm out here doing it on my own. I let people know what I'm doing. I hold up my business card. I give out business cards to everybody I know. And people bring deals, Real estate agents send me deals all the time because I get listed on their MLS listings for certain properties that I'm looking for. So when I do that, people know what I'm doing and they bring me deals. So that's what you want to do. In this game, it's all about networking, letting people... Hold it one moment. All right, I got a call coming in. Let me take this and I'll check back in. All right, guys, so once again, I'm going to wrap this video up. But again, I'm Hudson On Bass with Chess Homes Unlimited. I'm here to tell you guys that you don't have to start off with a whole lot of money to invest into real estate, buying your own businesses, owning your own businesses. Like my last business, we did $560,000 last year. I started that business with about $347 or $67 or something like that on year one. That was just about 4 years ago. Last year we did $500,000. Okay, so that's the plan, guys. I'm telling you, don't spend a bunch of money trying to start out your businesses. You don't have to do that. Use your resources. This is Hudson On Bass, Chess Homes Unlimited. Subscribe to my YouTube channel on Chess Homes Unlimited. We're going to be bringing you a lot of real estate video. Follow my Instagram, Chess Homes Unlimited. Follow us on Facebook or whatever it is you do on Facebook, but Chess Homes Unlimited. We're going to be bringing you a lot of real estate material, a lot of good information, a lot of great advice, and it's all free. Okay, I'm showing you guys how to do a lot of this stuff for free. Take the advice. There's a lot of people out here doing it as well, but take the advice. I'm bringing it to you just as raw as I can. All right, thanks YouTube, and I will see you on the next video.
People go to dance just to hear one crashing chord, and that's the end. Same way dancing. You don't aim at a particular point, that's where you arrive. The whole point of the dancing is the dance.